Day 2 on the Penhody Trail. I had a pretty good night's sleep. I have a neighbor sleeping next to me rather close, so I'm trying to keep it low and slow. But slept comfortably. It's like 3 a.m. No, it's 3:30 as a matter of fact. I'm brewing my coffee up. I'm gonna tear everything down. There is a breakfast place coming up, but it's 9 miles away. They stop serving breakfast at like 8 o'clock or something like that. I don't know. Chances are I'm not going to make it, and I'm not going to push myself real hard to make it. It's too early in the game to be hurting myself for breakfast. But if I happen to make it, I'm eating it. Rumor has it there's going to be a decent storm today, so if it happens to be storming and I happen to be walking by that hostel, I'm going to stop in. We'll see how it all works out. For now, I'm trying to make my coffee, and there's wind and stuff. Well, not a lot of wind, but I don't have a wind break or anything. I'm used to making coffee inside of a tent, and now I'm making it outside of a hammock, so there's changes. I'll figure things out. All right, let's get this going, and I'll see you up the trail. And we're off. Okay, the first part of the day is a little climb out of here. And then it should just be easy breezy for a while. Looks like road walking or something. Just guessing. Just by the way the lines on the map lay. It looks like road, not trail. Too straight to be a trail. I'm not going to make it in time for breakfast. That's cool. I'm not worried about that at all. It's like 4:45 right now. It took me a while to break everything down. I was trying to do it slow and kind of quiet. And, got to get in the habit of doing it again. I'm sure I woke dude up a few times. But, that's his fault for sleeping next to me. I did relocate him, though. I didn't tell him to sleep next to me. I just informed him that the logs that he was trying to attach to his hammock to were super dead. Not just dead, but rotting. And he was like, oh, indeed they are. As though he didn't notice before. So then he moved over by me. I'm cool with that. He didn't keep me up. Okay. Where's my blaze? Oh, there's one. It is surprisingly warm. I don't even have my cold weather gloves on. I'm not wearing a hoodie or a puffy. I'm wearing my Amazon hoodie. But even that's a little much. There are spider eyes everywhere. Oh, you live in a big hole. You were huge. Yeah, just spider eyes everywhere. And now I'm stepping on some of you, and I apologize. Look at the size of her. You want to be my friend? You're right on top of your hole. As soon as I went to touch you, you will dart back in. How are you doing there? Oh yeah, you didn't dart back in. You just... The trick is to get behind them and touch their butt, and they'll run right into your hand. They're not going to bite you. They just look super scary. Let's see if I can get one to hang out in my hand. I'll find one that is hanging out. Oh man, they're just everywhere. Look at the size of her. She's right by her hole too. Whew. The South has such big spiders. Out of my way. Uh-oh, is this the right way? Or is that telling me to go another way? This doesn't look very traily. No, it does not. Okay. Got a blaze right there. I'm supposed to go up here. Got no blazes telling me to go this way, but it seems like the best option. Ah, there's a blaze. Cool. Very good. It almost glows, doesn't it? I guess this should feel creepy, but it doesn't even. The giant spiders are the scariest thing. And they're actually kind of cute, so that shows how scary they are. Sure, if I woke up with one crawling on my face, I'd panic, scream like a little girl. Wow, the amount of eyes I could see. Oh, am I going the right way? That looks pretty blocked off. Okay, got a blaze right there. So that means I'd be coming from this way. This doesn't feel very traily. I'll be a blaze up here somewhere. There we go. Right, yeah. I guess once you take grizzlies out of the equation, the woods, or just, the outback in general, is way less terrifying. I'm sure just some strange eyeballs off in the distance would be enough to change all that for me. Or a steaming pile of poo. Something to tell me there's something right around here. I guess mountain lions are about the only threat. And they're not much of a threat. They don't really like people. But we all know I'm kind of scared of them. Set of some eyeballs looking at me. It does tend to panic me a bit. I should feel pretty calm, mellow. I did just have a safety meeting, so that helps. Now that I'm a little higher up, I'm starting to feel some breeze. Oh, it's nice. Did not expect it to be this warm. How often do I get to wake up on the trail and not put on, gloves and a puffy and 2 pairs of pants? This is chill. What's that? It's not chill anymore. This is so not chill. Maybe I could have a random cow pop out and scare me. How many times have I been intimidated by a cow? Too many to speak of. But in my defense, they are large, lumbering creatures. They make a lot of noise, and their eyes are set really far apart. So when you see their eyes, you're like, oh shit, that thing's massive. Nah, no cow eyes. So as long as I see those, but they're very dimly lit. When you shine light full force in their face, it barely reflects back. But enough to see something. Something big. Am I still going the right way? This doesn't feel... Oh. Left around the dead tree, right? Okay, yeah, there we go. Definitely feeling it. It feels good already. Day 2, and I'm feeling pretty damn good. By the end of day 2, we'll see how I feel then. It's easy to say feel good right at the start of the day, ain't it? Let's see what trials and tribulations I have ahead. Super rare that it happens this early, but I already had to do a wardrobe change. I had to get rid of my, I was just wearing a light hoodie, but it was too much. Oh, and the bad hat, I had to take that off too, man. It's not like it's hot. Definitely not, it's just humid. It is very, very wet out here. I am dripping already. What's it going to be like when the fireball comes out? If the fireball comes out. I don't know if it's going to be overcast and rain. I'm not sure. I don't bother checking the weather 9 times out of 10 because I feel as though it lies to me, sets me up for disappointment. Makes me prepare for things that don't end up happening. Because it's nice to have an idea of what's coming. But I don't put too much stock in it. Well, we are still on track. Got a bench and everything. A view of what? I don't know, but I imagine, by how thin these were, they had. Yeah, that's a sunrise. I can see the glow. No, you don't. No, I do. But I bet they had this cut back at one point. Okay, just making sure it did tell me to go this way. It's definitely overcast. Pretty thick looking too. I feel as though I'm done with my climb. I see lights down there and such. But that doesn't mean anything. But they're only hills, We're not in the big mountain ranges. I'll still whine about them as though they're a mountain. But they most definitely are not. Yeah, even they're not trying to pretend that this is a mountain. This is Terrapin Hill. I looked at the map. I just didn't want to have to keep scanning side to side looking for where I'm supposed to go. I wanted to make sure I was staying on this for a minute. It appears as though I am. Man, I listened to that Peter Gabriel song a couple weeks ago, Salisbury Hill. And it had a whole new meaning. I haven't heard that song in it's been a minute. Actually brought a little tear to my eye while I was at work, just going through the process. Turning your mind off and just letting it wander. Your hands are doing their own thing. You don't even have to think about them anymore. And yeah, that song came on. And it had a whole deep, rich meaning to me. Never heard it like that before. I didn't listen to music at all yesterday. I did bring the thing along with me so that I have the ability this time. I just haven't, wanted to get into that mode yet, I guess. See if songs have whole new meanings for me. Now that I am a different person. Okay, so this camera, because I'm using a different one that I used on the last trails, does not capture in night as well. I'm sure there's settings I could go into, but I actually like it like this because this is really close to what my eyes are seeing. My last phone, man, it lit everything up. I'm sure you guys thought I was lying about night hiking. You're like, whatever, dude, the sun is clearly up. No, this is pretty much what I'm saying. It's dark, but, excuse me, light enough to see. And again, since there's no grizzlies, there's not much to fear. Stepping in a hole, I guess, is the biggest worry right now. But I could see a hole if one's coming, It's not dark. Shh. It's sleeping. How do those little hunter's blinds work? Are you allowed to build those on public land, or is this the edge of somebody's land over here? Well, I could kind of tell on the map that it was a road I'd be walking on just for, how straight it runs. I didn't expect it to be like a saddle between two mountains. It's way downhill on both sides. I'm a fan of being up here. Oh yeah, I would have got a sunrise out of this. This could have been, could have been something nice. There's clouds and everything. I guess there's just 2 mini clouds. Eating up all my sunlight. So I'm not gonna make that cafe all early. I don't know what time they stop serving breakfast, but it's a little after 6, and I have just a bit more than 6 miles to do. But I'm not in a hurry. I'm not rushing. I don't even have hiker hunger, so I'm breaking myself to get to a diner that I don't even know what it has. Does not seem wise. When I get there, if they're not serving breakfast, maybe I'll order lunch if I'm in the mood, or maybe I won't. Maybe just get an ice cream sundae or something. Sounds like a logging road and a highway. Yeah, those are definitely saws cutting trees down. Ooh. We have ourselves another mailbox. And oh no, is that a huge climb? Oh no! And a picnic table. I might as well sit for a few minutes. I have not sat yet. I figure I'll hang out here as long as it takes to filter some water. It's a good excuse. It's my last one before the diner, and that's in like a little over 4 miles. So 1 liter will definitely cover that. And I'll just mosey, man. Assume I'm going to make it there by lunch. Well, the sky is definitely overcast. It is not threatening to rain. The wind isn't strong enough. The temperatures aren't fluctuating. It's still nice and warm. Maybe it's going to be a late evening shower or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll actually look at the weather when I get to the diner. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So I probably won't do it. Exactly as I expected. Oh, I think I see the road. That's a car, isn't it? Parking lot, maybe? Looks like the back of a truck. Sounds like I'm in civilization. Oh, hey, there's a road right there. I thought that was water for a second. That would have really blown my mind. Like, that truck! It's driving on the water. I know that is an old car. It's got fucking fins going on, man. Am I in the right place? I better check the map, because I feel like I'm going on somebody's private property here. They're supposed to turn over here. Oh, I do see blazes over here. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, just a touch of road walking. I'm gonna take a left here. And then we jump back into the woods right after it. It's only 4 miles till the diner at this point, or 3.7, I think it was. I don't know. Anyway. And even if I do miss my turn, this road leads all the way into town, so, I can't miss. But It's a short distance, and I think I would rather be in the woods than on the road. Done enough road walking in my time, and I assume there will be more. No need to force it. I'll follow blazes as much as I can. But I'm flexible. Well, this road sucks. I will be happy to get off of it. It's very heavily traveled and there's no shoulder to speak of, so I have to walk down into here anytime a big truck comes. Even in this, there's still a random blaze from here, and there's one on that telephone pole. Oops, super steady. Ah, great. Okay, so tails are wagging at least. But the blaze tells me to come down this way. I knew there was a left off that main road. But there's a pack of 3 large dogs up there. Does 3 count as a pack? There might be more. Oh, there's more. Alright, counts as a pack, man. But tails are wagging and stuff, so I think I'm cool. But if not, I know karate. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I mean, I have bear spray. That's what I meant to say. I have bear spray. Seems friendly enough. Like, one of them's laying in the road. They are very comfortable here. This one's just noisy. He got alert. Lets me know that somebody's walking down the road. Got the chirpy little chihuahua thing in the yard. You know that one's running the show. It's always the little dog. Oh yeah, look at you coming over. You're like, oh please, please, just scratch mine. Yep, I will. I will definitely pet your ears. How you doing, buddy? Huh? Yeah, we're cool. We are cool. Yes, we are. Okay, I passed the sniff test. Okay, now we got this one. He's laying in the road. I'm pretty sure I'd just walk around. He won't even care. Oh, yeah, they're all old doggies too. But you're happy as shit. Look at you, man. Your tail has not stopped wagging. Good times. I got another one come from over here. This place is just littered with the canines. Just pee on everything. How you doing, Pooch Poo? Huh? Josh? Josh? You're like, what is that guy petting? What? He's gonna pet my ears, you old dog. How you doing? No, I see teeth on you. But good times, good times. I'm part of the pack now. Yeah, you sing it. You sing it. Alright, later puppies. You guys don't leave the neighborhood. You're too old to go anywhere. Okay, notice that all these are beer cans or bottles. How safe do you feel walking along these roads? This isn't bad. Nice leisurely walk to some food. I'm assuming there's food. So say that there's a diner on the map, but that doesn't mean they're open. I am early in the season. You wouldn't think so by how warm it's been. But all that's probably going to change. It's getting a little dark back here. Maybe a cafe will come along just in time, and then it'll start raining. And I eat, and then it stops raining, and I leave. That's how it's supposed to work. Fantasy versus reality. Let's see which one I get. Who's the pretty boy? I don't think he likes me. Tail's not saying that he likes me, but he's not acting aggressive, but just gonna keep on walking. And he's following. That's not an angry run. No, his tail's up. Nose down. What are you saying? You're sending some mixed signals, man. I just saw him playing with a little dog in the yard, and he was all gentle with the little dog, so I assume he is friendly. I've been spotted by yet another dog. He's alerting others. I can totally tell what you're up to, man. You're gonna keep looking over your shoulder as you bark. Where's your backup? How you doing, old boy? Tail's down, that's not a good sign. We're cool though, right? Oh, deep low growl. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Your hackles are up. We're cool, man, we're cool. Dogs love me. Did give me a little adrenaline rush though, totally did, I'm not gonna lie. At least he's staying back there. Yeah, we're good. Breakfast in like 1 mile or lunch. One of the two. Random conversation with a dude in a red truck. I don't know, it just made me feel good about myself. We just sat there and chatted for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then I walked down the road and he just drove next to me and chatted with me while I was walking. He's inspirational, saying all sorts of nice things, Didn't offer me a ride, which I actually like because, I wouldn't have taken it. I'm only that far away. But, normally when they're hanging out with you like that, they're like, hey, you need a ride? Oh, he's coming back. What's going down? I'm guessing he just forgot something at home or something. He just passed by with a wave. Oh, we are so close to the road. I think it's to this road, and is it to the left and there's one? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the map. But I know I'm getting close. Which is cool because my dogs are barking. My feet are ready for a little break. And there's just been beer cans the whole way. It's crazy. Very littered roads. Michigan don't look like this. All that's money. Just money all over the place. I have been touched by a few sprinkles. I'm super close. We're talking like half a mile. Oh, see, now you look aggressive as fuck. It's always the little dogs showing teeth and whatnot. This is not cool. Not cool at all. I didn't do nothing to you. I'm gonna lead you out onto a busy road. Come on. Yay. Oh, this is kind of dangerous. Not much room to work with here. Of course, here comes somebody. Whatever. Oh, I see a Dollar General down there. After I get some food, maybe I'll poke around there. I don't really need anything, but how do I know if I haven't seen what they have? I know what Dollar Generals have, but still, I'll poke my head in there. Okay, so we got the sign of a cafe, but I do not see the cafe. What I do see is a food mart. Yeah, so we're gonna check in here and see what they got to eat, because I don't think there is a real cafe. Oh, so yeah, the cafe wasn't quite what I was expecting. But it's pulled pork macaroni and okra. Okra's probably old, it turns to rubber really quick, but I'll still enjoy it. I'm gonna mix those two together though. Bon appetit. I turned off airplane mode as I was eating to see if anything has come through. And Kim from the hostel hit me up and says, "Hey, there's bad weather coming in tonight. You know, if you want to stay at our place, give me a call. We'll come get you." I was like, "Yeah, no, I am in the neighborhood, man. I'll just walk there." I was like, "Yeah, appreciate it. I'll walk my happy ass there. I don't need a ride. It's only a couple of miles." That way, when I sneak out in the middle of the night or early morning, if it's not raining, excuse me. But if I sneak out and just walk back to the trail, then I'm overlapping. I still got my footsteps and whatnot. Not that I really care about that, but while I still got it, I might as well maintain it. Okay, so better go back over here. I zig, I zag, and I head back that way. We got this. And like I said, we might as well poke our head in here. We hang out at the hostel. I'm gonna need some food and stuff. Check out this guy's mailbox. We got everybody, and then yeah, I don't get it. The good luck delivering my bills. Look at that poor guy right there. That's his job all day. You know he's got like 9 types of cancer. Look at that, smoke is like orange. Poor dude. He works hard for his money. Oh, I can see the school bus through the foliage. I am there. It's a little dark back there, but nothing scary looking. But no, I don't need to be pushing it hard. I've already done 25 whole miles, or a little more because I'm off trail. And since it was all uphill the way here, when I leave tomorrow, if I do not get a ride, it'll be all downhill. Always trying to find the positive, you know. Impeccable timing as usual. I got back. I've been here, I don't know, maybe a half hour. I took a shower, came out, and this is what I came out to. It's not raining hard by any means, but water is definitely falling from the sky. I'm fair weather. I don't want to be hiking in this. Anyway, my muscles are pretty sore. I have a decent hot spot that could become a blister anytime soon on one of my toes, but nothing real. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty tip-top. I think this is a great excuse to stop for the day and, let my body heal a little bit. This is, I don't know, 25 plus miles in 2 days. That's more than I should be doing. Slow it down, man. You're not in a hurry. Gotta resist the urge to take a nap. I don't know, it's kind of early in the day. Maybe I should. Okay, I will. I'm sold. Nap time. Yeah, let's sit down on the couch and edit a movie, huh? Put our first one out. I'm super glad I came here when I came here. It's been pretty much like this. It doesn't seem to be moving. There's no wind or anything. The rain is coming pretty much straight down, and it has been for hours. So glad I'm not out of that. So I'm sitting here trying to edit, doing the best I can, and I realized I forgot stuff. So I'm seeing if I can get somebody to find it, mail it to me. We'll see how that goes. But I forgot the thing that, makes my new camera talk to my phone. So I can't really mess around with that at all yet. But that's cool. I'll still carry it with me, see if I can figure that out. That's definitely not a big thing. It's a very small piece of equipment, but I don't want to buy a new one. I remember it being, in my mind, overpriced. So I don't want to buy a new one. So we'll see if I can't locate it. But I don't remember where I left it. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, grateful I'm here. Thanks, Ken Hody Outdoor Center. Tomorrow's supposed to be much better. The chances are much lower. It's like 40 and 50%. I think it's 50% at 3 o'clock was what I was told. Yeah, because somebody was looking at the map charts. So, hey, if I wake up early, maybe I'll take off. That's 50-50, a crapshoot. I'm down with that, man. That sounds fair to me. And if if it just keeps getting better, then I'll dry out later on in the day. This isn't cold by any means. So if it's like this and I get wet, it's not nearly as big of a deal. It's not like I'm up on top of a tall mountain or something. I'm pleased. Everything works out the way it should be. So I'm just going to sit here and edit together stuff without using footage from the other thing, and, we'll figure that out down the line. That's tomorrow or next month's problem. Who cares? Who cares, man? We're just out here to have a good time.